Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy DS here, and today I'm gonna be doing a video of how to do a simple car wash or how to do a simple car detail. But first, um, the way I do my car detailing or car cleaning is I clean from inside out. So the most dirtiest part of the car is the carpet floors, where your footrests, both in the passenger areas and also most especially to the driver areas. Now, so we're gonna do some vacuuming first before we start washing the car. And you're gonna be asking me what kind of vacuuming tool I use. Is it a handheld? If you have a handheld, that's great. Gonna make sure that the handheld vacuum that you're using is powerful enough to suck all the dirt and rocks and all debris inside your car. But what I use is an old vacuum machine that I used to own. I own from when I first purchased my old house. So when I bought a new house, and most of the floors in my new house is not really carpet, but I still bought a new one to use for like the bedrooms and the master bedrooms. But this one is from my old home, and now it's designated as the vacuum tool for cleaning cars. All right, so let's do exactly that. It's gonna start vacuuming the car. Let's go install these tools right here, all the extension tools. There you go. Voila, presto. Let's get this door open again. Like I said, the most dirtiest part of the floor of the car, part of the inside of the car, is not just the dashboard, but also the seats and most especially the floor. So yeah, that's what you do. You vacuum your car first. All right, so we're done vacuuming the floors, mostly the floors and the seats. Whenever there's debris, dust, whatever food particles that comes off from when you're eating, when you're driving, and all these rocks, especially on the floor. As you can see, it's still dirty. It still has some soil stains and whatnot, but for the most part, all the sand, all the small rocks, pebbles and whatnot, all these little crumbs from the foods that I eat are all gone. Every nook and cranny, from here to there, underneath. And also with this all-season mats, you can take them out and wash them if you want to. I do that on special occasion, but for now, we're gonna skip that part. But if you really want a pristine, clean looking floor mat, by all means, take it out and wash it and let it dry and put it back. So what's next when doing car details or simple car cleaning? Let's avoid using the word car detailing because you're going in that realm of super duper cleaning mode, Maria Kondo type shiznit. So yeah, we're gonna be cleaning this top portion right here and the dashboard and the steering wheel, this part right here, where the cup sits and all that, all these fancy schmancy instrumental panel. So what do I do what do you use to clean it? So let's go over our cleaning materials really quick. So for cleaning the inside parts, both the dashboard and the sides, I use a warm water and a cloth. So I squeeze it really good, get rid of the water, and I don't use that on the electrical portion, or I just use it on the top portion of it. But if you're not comfortable using the washcloth to clean, dirt and grime and whatnot, there's a thing that you can use to clean, and these are I use the Armor All cleaning wipes. Now after I'm done using these, I go and follow it up with a protectant wipes. So this will make your dashboard look shiny and glossy. So it cleans and shines, protects from UV damage. It's a non-greasy formula. By the way, I am not sponsored by Armor All or Turtle Wax. So I got Turtle Wax. This one, this set right here, I got them from Costco, and this one too. I got this one from Walmart. I'm not sponsored by Walmart either, nor Turtle Wax, but these are the ones they use to wash my car. Turtle Wax and Armor All. And I also use a long-reaching brush such as these. It's very convenient, especially when you're brushing the body of the car and hard to reach areas. And I also use, sometimes I use also Dawn. Again, not sponsored by this product, but I use Dawn not for the body of the car, but for the rims, or the tires rather. I use it for the tires when I'm washing the tires. I also have some short brush like this for the tires or the rims. And these are my old brushes that I used for the body. Look how worn these things are. It's so worn out. And this one's for the tire. I'm such a cheapskate. But this one is a newer brush, and that's what I use mainly for the body of the car. What else do I use? So for drying, I just use the simple old shirts or towels. Yep, for the most part. And I also bought this Kirkland, again, a Costco product, not sponsored by Costco. And not paid by Costco to advertise this product, but I bought this Microfiber towels. Microsoft crawled in my head. Anyways, microfiber towels, and I just took 2 of those out for now. I'm not sure exactly what gonna use this for like washing or for drying. I was just enamored to buy it, so I purchased those things. So yeah, let's start cleaning this portion right here. All right, so once seated inside, I just start. This is a clean rag. I wet it and then I squeeze it really good, and I use it to wipe dust. And in my area, there's a lot of dust, and even if in the non-dusty areas, usually in the inside of the car, for some reason, because of the ventilation and air conditioning, the dust debris just go inside. So this part right here, I could use it, but some people are not comfortable, especially if it has water, because they think that it's gonna corrupt the electrical components of it. They're scared that the water will get inside, but that's only when you have a really, really wet towel. That's why you have to squeeze it really good. And I don't know about you guys, but when you're driving and eating, and whether it's you who are eating or your family members that's with you, when you're riding the car or driving the car, for some reason foods just go flying everywhere, especially the seats, the floor. So yeah, that's it. This is all you do. You use a small towel and that's wet, and you squeeze it really good so it's not dripping wet. So if you use it on the instrumental electrical panel, it doesn't go seep inside, because you don't want to damage your electrical components of your car. So that's it. That's very simple. Like I said, if you're not comfortable using these, you can use the Armor All cleaning wipes as opposed to using rags. All right, now I'm done cleaning the dashboard, the instrumental panel area, and the gear shift area, the cups, even the side panels, using just the rag. But for instructional purposes, I'll show you how to use these cleaning wipes for the total newbie that never owned a car, never cleaned a car ever since you're an adult, and now you own a car and you're searching on YouTube how to clean a car. So this right here is instruction for you. This is for you. Cleaning wipes, Armor All. Again, not sponsored, but Armor All, if you're listening and you want to sponsor me, feel free to contact me. So here's the wipes. Just generously wipe your steering wheel, all this other stuff right here. I have two. Don't ask me why. And I can use it here too safely. And you see the streaks, I'll wipe them off later with like a t-shirt or rag. So just the same with the cloth, the wet cloth that's squeezed really good. It's the same thing, anywhere you can lay your hands on, anywhere, all the nooks and crannies in your dashboard, and just wherever as far as your hands can reach, places like these, the cup holders, the center consoles, the steering wheel, the side of the car. You can use these cleaning wipes anywhere you want, and that's what it is for. So here's the thing though, here's my complaint about these things. You're going to be using a lot of these to clean your car, especially if it's super duper dirty. You're going to be using a lot of these, in my own opinion. I mean, I guess there are some people that will use one or two pads and they get everything really good, they're that good, but I prefer to use the wet rag method, as long as you squeeze them really good and you're not dripping all over the place. You're not putting water in especially your electrical panels of your car. But like I said, if you want to be careful, you can use these Armor All cleaning wipes. So now you're done using the cleaning wipes. What do you do next? So you kind of let it dry a little bit, and they do dry pretty quick, especially on hot weather. So I follow up with the original protectant wipes. So I'm just gonna grab one or two and illustrate or show you guys how to do it. It's the same thing, simple, very simple. Same thing like you did with the cleaning wipes. And there's a bit of a struggle there. But what it does is, it's a bit different from the cleaning wipes, because what it does is it shines and polishes the material, like all of the material here inside your car, like it makes the color look, it has something that makes the plastics, and I don't know what else materials that they use here, it makes it look pop and clean and brand new. That's what it does. The protectant, it's not that my English is going so bad. Not only it cleans it, but it also makes your inside of your cars pop, like shine, like glossy, like brand new. So that's what it does. The protectant, the original protectant wipes. What is wrong with my tongue? My tongue's so short that I always mumble whenever I talk, whenever I try to talk, and it doesn't help that I also stutter. So yes, so that's what you do. You just basically use the same thing, and what it does, it makes everything inside your car look nicer and better. So whenever you use the cleaning wipes or the protectant wipes, this screen right here, it gets so streaky, like that there's chemicals in there, and whenever it dries. So what I do is I get a dry, clean shirt or rag, soft ones, and I just use it to get rid of that gunk chemical material, to make it look nice. Because if you leave it as it is and you're not doing this, it'll have that filmy, silky color or effect, especially when the light hits it. And then you could tell that it's not dirty, it's clean, but it's like that there's chemicals in it, and it's not really necessary. or it's not really necessary to clean it with the wipes. This part of the car, the dashboard, is more so for like the plastics, you know, and vinyl material, whatever these materials inside the car is. I don't know if that's a carbon fiber, I'm not sure. It's probably just plastic. You know, anything that's inside here, for the cleaning wipes, but for like the instrumental panel here, it will also show streaks, so you use this dry cloth to get rid of that streak. And as you can see, it's nice and clean now. And yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna go wash the car. All right, this portion is gonna be the actual washing of the car, and it's pretty simple, pretty easy. But you need a hose, you need a nozzle, you need a bucket to put your water in and add soap to that. You need a brush, long brush, short brush. You need soaps right there. And what you do is you just start spraying it. Start spraying your car. Start wetting your car. All parts of it. Front, top, back, sides. Simple. You just start wetting your car. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna continue wetting the car all over, and the next portion will be soaping it and brushing it. So there's different configuration on the nozzle. That was just shower, and there's a part where it says jet. So I would suggest you get something like these that has different configuration. There's flat, there's jet, there's center, there's cone, there's flood, mist, shower. You know, so I start with shower to wet the car, and then I switch it to jet, and it focuses on getting rid of the bugs from the car. There's more focused stream of water that gets rid of all the bugs that's has attached to your car whenever you're driving. All right, I'm gonna stop the video and we'll skip. After you wet your car, all parts of it, front, back, sides, top portion, then you start using your brush with soap. All right, so for the soap and brush portion, for now I'm gonna use the Turtle Wax Max Power Car Wash. Again, not sponsored by Turtle Wax. You asked me how much I put, that much. I don't know how many cups those are, but as colorful and as green as it can be. So with this thing, with this soap, the more you put, like right here, if you put 3 ounce, it's moderate and aggressive and extreme. So the more you put, the more cleaner your car is. And also this, so it cleans it, and it kind of provides shine too at the same time. So if you're like me, who doesn't want to spend time waxing the car, you know, I get the soap that does the cleaning and the waxing at the same time. So I'm going to show you really quick, and it's pretty much the same all over the place. It's pretty redundant. So you just grab a bucket of water, put some soap in it, dip your brush, your long brush or short brush, whichever you want to use, or some people actually use this one too. I'm going to show you really quick what I'm talking about. If you don't want to use the brushes, some people uses the rags, or this right here, this little pom-pom looking one. So you can use these instead of the brush if you want to go hands-on. But I prefer the brush rather than that one, and you'll see why. So dip it in soap, water with soap, just like that. Easy. Apply a little bit of pressure. Don't be afraid to damage the car. It's not going to damage. These soft bristles are designed to clean your car without damaging it. And you can start anywhere you want. Start from one spot and move to the other, from left to right or right to left, however you want it. And so when you're done soaping, some people soap and then rinse and then go move to a different part, then soap and rinse. You can do that, or you can just do the soaping and the brushing all together, all at the same time. You can do that too before you rinse, or you can do installment, like you do the top part of your top front of your car first, and the front fascia or fascia, you can do that too. This part right here in the grill of the car, like right here, that's where all the bugs usually goes. Headlights, the goodness gracious, this light right here, fog lights, and the grill, and basically the bumper, the whole bumper of the car. That's where most of the bugs also goes, as well as the windshield of the car. So that's it. You know, you just dip your brush to the soapy water and you just brush the whole thing from the front to the windshield to the side to the back, and then we'll move on to the portion where I'll show you how to clean the rims and the tires. All right. So one of the primary focus whenever you're washing your car, whenever you're using your brush, is the windshield, because that's where most of the bugs go. And for some reason, when they splat on the windshield, they just kind of like spread everywhere. They stick so hard in it, and if you're not brushing them enough, like 2 or 3 times, some of the parts you'll miss, and you'll be frustrated because, oh, I just washed my car and it still looked dirty. That's why you have to brush it and soap it really good. Maybe brush and rinse maybe one or more than once actually. All right, I'm done soaping it. Now it's time to rinse. And just like when you first started wetting your car, it's the same thing, same concept. You spray them using the jet, getting rid of the soap from the body of the car. Then you can transition to shower, where it's kind of gentler and softer on the car. But jet is fine. What it does, it helps remove the soap really good. And you can start from the top down to the bottom of your car, then work on the sides. Depending on how dirty your car, especially if you live in areas where there's a lot of bugs, so you almost always have to soap and brush your bumper, like for second time or third time, because first time just doesn't cut it, unless of course you have that car wash grade chemical soaps that they use, and you just wash your soap your car first time and everything just comes off like miraculously, like magically, like perfect, no scrubbing, almost no scrubbing way, because it's just that powerful of a chemical. But if you buy something like from store like Walmart or AutoZone or Napa or Target or whatever, Home Depot, this regular soap that you buy, sometimes you have to do the front bumper and the windshield more than once, because these bugs just stick really hard on the bumper. Now when you're done wetting, soaping, brushing your car and rinsing, and repeat as I suggested earlier, especially the windshield and the bumper area, now it's time for drying. Almost always, as soon as you finish rinsing your car, you dry. I start drying the windshield first, because if you don't dry them as soon as possible, they create this streak in the glass, and they don't really look nice, especially if you're using hard water. If you live in an area where the water is chlorinated, and you wash your car and you don't wipe them as soon as possible, like look right now, even though I'm wiping it as soon as possible, there's still this calcification, this streaks in the window that you can see. And even if you dry them quickly, it still forms there. And there's almost nothing you can do about it unless you use a softened water, which is not possible unless you're using a water source that's from the inside of your house that's connected to the water softener. So yeah, I start on the windows, the windshield first, and then I work on the body of the car. Now for the rims and tires, so I add more water to my bucket and put more soap in it, and I have a designated brushes for it, for the rims and the tires. The short one is for the rims, and for this one, the dirtier one, is for the tires. So if you notice, I washed the car first and I rinsed it and I dry it. I haven't really dried the body yet because I'm gonna brush the rims and the tires. And the reason for that is I use a separate time to clean it because I don't want to clean the body and the tires at the same time, because sometimes the rims and the tires has some road grimes. They're like tars, and if you're soaping your rims and your tires and then the body of your car, sometimes you transfer those grimes from your tire or from your rims to the car's body, to the paint. And you don't want that because it's almost like it's like a grease that spreads to the car, and then you're gonna be spending more time scrubbing it off. So that's the reason why I brush and soap and wash my tires separately last from the body. So body first, windows, body, and then tires and rims lastly. And just like the body and the windows of the car, you soap it, you rinse it. Simple as that. So much like drying the body and the windows of the car, I also dry my rims. At the very least, the rims, not so much the tires. I mean, you can dry the tires, but I just let it dry. And once it's dry, I put the tire shine to make the car look better, to make the tires look that wow effect that makes the tires pop and makes your car looks really nice. And that's pretty much it. It's very simple. You wet your car, you soap, you brush, and then you rinse, and then you dry. And sometimes you have to do it more than once to make sure you get rid of the dirt and the grimes of the car. And there you have it. That is my simple car wash tutorial, simple car wash detail. If you don't want to fork over $30, $50, or over $100 to your local car wash place and you want to do it yourself, I just show you the basic tenets of car washing, the basic simple steps, the basic materials that you can buy from your local Walmart or Target. And it's very easy. You just wet the car, fill the bucket with water and soap, scrub it, rinse, repeat, dry it. And the only thing that I didn't really show you is to put the car shine on the tires, and I can't find it for the life of me. I can't find my tire shine. That's why I'm not able to show you. But look how clean the car now is. It's not perfect. It's not a expensive car detail clean, but it's pretty decent, pretty clean compared to what it looked like before it was washed. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Diaz here signing out. And if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe, and click the bell button. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for spending your time watching my videos. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.